Hello, NARFE members. I'm Bill Shackelford, NARFE's National President. We are pleased that Congress was able to reach a government funding deal last week and close this hazardous chapter in the history of U.S. government shutdowns. As always, NARFE pushed for good faith, bipartisan negotiations. We believe this agreement to reach this continuing resolution far outweighs the harm of continuing with a partial shutdown. The 3 full-year appropriation bills included in the package also reasserts congressional authority over federal government operations, which may provide a greater degree of stability now and certainty moving forward. Millions of federal employees have missed paychecks, forcing them to assume significant financial costs, risk, and uncertainty due to the lack of political consensus in Washington, D.C. Accepted employees continued to work serving the American people despite not receiving pay. Furloughed employees face the added uncertainty from the administration's callous threats to withhold back pay at the conclusion of the shutdown. This bill restores pay and back pay to all federal employees and clarifies that funds are available and shall be paid to furloughed federal employees. Critically, the bill also reverses reduction in force initiated during the government shutdown and prohibits them through the length of the continuing resolution. NARFE pushed for such assurances, and Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia fought hard to include these provisions in the bill. NARFE is also aware that we face the possibility of another looming government shutdown by January 30, 2026. And NARFE's exceptional advocacy team remains on Capitol Hill connecting with the supporters of our legislative priorities to see that we do not go through one day, let alone 43 days, of the federal government being closed. For more information, you can always visit NARFE's government shutdown resource page for updates at www.narfe.org/advocacy/shutdown-central. To our active federal employees, NARFE members, we feel the pain you've experienced during this recent shutdown, and we empathize for your hardships experienced by you, your family, and colleagues during this time. NARFE is always sharing and seeking out helpful resources on our channels during financial strain. For example, the Federal Employee Education and Assistance Fund, or FEA, offers relief grants for feds. We know in recent weeks the FEA had to pause its funding, and they are currently working with partners to boost their funding opportunities during this time, even as feds return to work. However, I am proud to announce that as a result of the generosity of NARFE members through donations to the NARFE Disaster Relief Fund, it was not necessary for FEA to pause providing relief to NARFE members. At the present time, FEA's Shutdown microgrant program is open and offering $150 grants to help furloughed, accepted status feds with their necessities. Those active employee NARFE members with current federal salaries of $75,000 or less may apply. More information and applications can be found at www.fea.org/shutdown. We understand it may be tenuous returning to work knowing the continuing resolution is merely a band-aid to funding the government for a full fiscal year. Be sure to sign up for our weekly email NARFE Newsline, where every Tuesday night you'll receive a boatload of new and recurring information from us. Sign up for Newsline at www.narfe.org/communications. And remember, it's open season for healthcare enrollment for 2026. Visit www.narfe.org/open-season, where you will see our helpful open season webinars, the 2026 rate premium charts from the Office of Personnel Management, and more. Remember, open season takes place from Monday, November 10, and ends on Monday, December 8. During this time, even with the uncertainty associated with being furloughed or serving an exceptional status while working without pay, federal employees and annuitants can still change their federal employees' health benefits or Postal Service health benefit plans. Changes can also be made to your federal employee dental and vision insurance programs, coverage, and flexible spending account choices. Don't forget to choose a health plan. Thank you for your continued NARFE membership and support. And remember to stay safe and stay informed.